On this episode of the Infowars News Blitz, more pharmaceutical destruction is coming when the TTP is signed. Obama announces Draconian Unconstitutional Gun Regs, and a video shows Ron Paul declaring victory for privacy. That and a lot more, so stay tuned. Okay, folks, this is the first article of the day here, and basically it's an article written by John Rappaport from NoMoreFakeNews.com, but he's writing for Infowars. The title is called TTP Death Pool. More pharmaceutical destruction is coming. New Zealand, US, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, more pharmaceutical destruction is coming at your door. And basically there's a little quote here. It says, after any agreement is achieved between high-level criminals, there are two basic phases. First, conflicts arise and the settlements are crude and sometimes painful. Second, the criminal parties realize, like the gentlemen they are, that the jackpot they are sharing is big enough for everyone. So they unify their stance. They focus in on their real target, the public, the underground. John Rappaport. Question: Who says that drugs was safe? What did the assessment came from? What people are dropping up in like flies? Answer: We all said it was all safe. Remember, all the members of the TPP, we agreed. So we have to stick to our guns, admit nothing, and keep your mouth shut. Among other corporate benefits, the TTP will allow pharmaceutical companies to extend the life patents on drugs, and these drugs will be exported and imported from the country to country with far less oversight their destructive health effects, because in phase 1, drug companies will be able to sue governments in private tribunals resistant of free trade when the spectacle of drug disasters arise and drug imports may refuse and turn away. The article goes on to say, there's a whole bunch of articles I'm picking through, but the article goes on to say that basically, so the TPP treaty ratified, you can expect in phase 2 a lot larger bureaucracy, and the TPP is global government by the mega corporations, and basically, technically speaking, it's the article's talking about how very bad everything's gonna get, and for all those who basically think this is just a sick joke, don't worry. You thought Obamacare was bad? This is gonna be a whole lot worse. But anyway, moving on to the next article here. It is an article written by Kit Daniels, and the title is called, sorry about that, Obama announces Draconian Unconstitutional Drug Regs by Executive Fiat. The subtitle says, Justice Department wants to ban more Americans from owning guns. Obama's Justice Department is approving new fire regulations and including more regulations on gun ownership. It is clear President Obama is beginning his final assault on our Second Amendment rights by forcing his anti-gun propaganda on honest, law-abiding citizens through executive force. Luke Odell, the Vice President of Political Affairs at the National Association of Gun Rights, told The Hill that could be a person who is spanking a kid or yells at his wife or slaps her husband. Michael Hammond, legislative counsel for the gun Rights of America stated. The ATF wants to revoke gun rights from those the government declares mentally unfit, which is easy to do because the official diagnostic system for medical disorders in the U.S. the DSM-5 is so boarded that almost every form of human behavior can be diagnosed as some type of mental illness. As the article goes on here, while to be considered an armor piercing under the 18 U.S.C. 921, Section A, 17, Paragraph B, a bullet must have entirely metal core or have a jacket weighing more than 20% of its weight, which wouldn't include the M855 rounds because their bullets are partially lead. I mean, it's like what Alex Jones said. They are coming, folks. They're coming for our guns. They're coming for them through exactly the Fiat. They are coming. They're coming. They're coming. So get ready for the right. They're trying to get everybody disarmed to basically put us under the global governments because they're about to run the country blind and they're not going to be happy. And everybody Americans not going to be happy about it. So, yeah. Okay, folks, it's the last article of the day here. And it's an article written by Steve Watson. The title is called Video Rand Paul Declares Big Victory for Privacy. Underneath it says, Obama will be rebuked as the subtitle. Fresh from his Senate floor battle to let the Patriot Act expire, Rand Paul has declared a major victory for privacy and said that the government's spying powers may only be delayed for a few days. It is the start of a huge rebuke of the president's illegal actions. I think we're winning, Paul noted in a Fox appearance Monday. The president will be rebuked and the president will no longer be able to illegally collect our records all the time. So I think it's a big victory for privacy, he added. Paul was lambasted by critics suggesting on the Senate floor that some of his constituents wanted a terror attack to occur so they could blame him for standing up against the Patriot Act. I mean, that can happen, and also they don't need a natural law. They've been doing it illegally. He goes on to say that basically, I think sometimes going after people's motives and impugnant people's motives is a mistake, and in the heat of battle, I think sometimes hyperbole can get the better of us. Journalist Glenn Greenwald, who broke the Edward Snowden leaks, reiterated Paul's sentiments. Nothing that the mainstream media is as much to blame for spreading the fear. And basically, folks, I do tend to agree with him on there. Sorry about the sudden switch in audio. I've been using my cam studio for decades now. And now basically it just stopped working on me. Something's wrong with the recording of the audio. And now I have to basically uninstall it, reinstall it, and do it all stuff. But anyway, getting back to the fact. The focal point is this. Rand Paul actually filibustered the whole thing Sunday. And he was successfully led the whole thing past. And President Obama was like, oh my goodness, they're gonna use all these tools to get the whole thing crashing. And they're gonna be down on the whole public. When the fact is basically, all this spying is not for terrorists. It's not for Al-Qaeda, it's not for ISIS. It's for us, the American people. And we should keep note of that. Well, that's all the articles I have here today. If you'd like to read more about the articles, please go to the link below or go to Infowars.com and PlaceBet.com. There you can find hundreds and hundreds of articles just like this one I read for you today. This is the Infowars News Blitz. I'm Into Gonna Blab with Fear Ranger number 3. Please like, subscribe, and donate. Bye-bye.